What's up guys and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's just going to be kind of a discussion. In the gameplay here in the background, you're just watching me shiny hunt for Gabite. This is my current hunt. As you can see, I'm around 5,000 encounters in. I was previously going for Ditto and kind of just taking a break from it. So just kind of doing some mindless shiny hunting. As you can tell, or maybe you can't tell, I'm kind of cropped it, but I'm not on Donator or Shiny Hunt Charm or anything like that. Just kind of casually playing the game. You know, it's kind of hard to find a lot of time to play this game right now, but I do enjoy making content on it. It's kind of one of the main reasons why I keep coming back to PokeMMO, and I like the kind of topical discussion videos more so than just like, here's me shiny hunting, even though that's kind of what I'm doing in this video. But as you can tell, I want to have more of a discussion. This is going to be a video where you kind of just like put on the side and then you kind of just like listen to, and at the end, definitely let me know your feedback in the comment section. As you can tell, today I want to talk about and discuss my thoughts on whether or not PokeMMO is a pay-to-win game. Now, first off, we have to define pay-to-win. So let me go ahead and bring up, well, I don't have it up anymore. That's embarrassing. Let me see. I should have it in my folder. One sec. I want to define what what pay-to-win is. And so I have a screenshot here. And in computer games, it says involving or relating to the practice of paying to get weapons, abilities that give you an advantage over players who do not spend money. So I'm going to leave that on the screen for a little bit here. You can kind of soak that in. I want to pose the question to you guys. Does PokeMMO feel unbalanced if you don't spend money on the game? Okay, unbalanced in terms of, do you feel at a disadvantage, right? Do you feel like you're super behind other people? All that kind of stuff, right? And so that's what I want to dissect into. And I wanted to give that definition as a baseline argument for or against rather, if PokeMMO is a pay-to-win game or not. And just so you guys know, I will have a stance on this at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around until the end. And if you enjoy this kind of style of commentary video where it's kind of more just like discussion based versus like a tutorial, I guess, let me know in the comment section as well. I do enjoy these videos, but I don't want to make them if you guys don't. So yeah, with all that being said, let's answer the first question, right? Does the game feel unbalanced if you don't spend money? And again, if this video is mostly for like kind of the OG player or like a player who's played for a while now, if you're a brand new player, you'll probably find some of this useful, but you won't know the difference whether or not like it's truly pay to win or not. But again, I will give you guys an answer at the end of the video, so you know, feel free to stick around for that. Me personally, does the game feel unbalanced if you don't spend money? I'm going to say no. I don't feel the need to spend money on this game. Any money I feel the need to spend on this game is because I want to get an advantage, because I want to get a boost of time. And that's my main but my main, I guess, argument for this game. In my personal opinion, PokeMMO, when you spend money on this game, you are paying for time. Nothing is hidden behind a paywall. I think that's kind of a big thing. Yes, there's certain cosmetics and maybe like an ocarina or something like that. But again, you can buy that kind of stuff with in-game Pokeyen, which is, I want to say easy, but it is much easier than other games out there, like many other gaming titles. It's much easier to grind and farm money and resources in this game than other games, right? Gym runs, flipping, breeding for profit. Like there's many things you can do in this game that will earn you profit, earn you money at a very quick rate. And so let's say there's a shiny you want at like 2.5 million. You do some gym runs for like 4 days. You do some Ditto hunting, like boom, you probably have that enough money. You probably have like 2-3 million right there to get whatever shiny you want. Or on the flip side, you can simply spend, I don't even know how much it is, like 20, 50 bucks, something like that on some like reward point vouchers, sell those, and boom, buy your shiny in 5 seconds. So the way I look at it is you're spending money for in-game money, obviously, but you're spending that money on saving the time. Yes, if you're spending like $1,000, you're spending like, you know, you're saving like a lot of time in this game. I'm not going to deny that, but honestly, short answer short is that I don't think that this game is pay to win. I think if anything, this game is paying for time. It's paying to save time. Now, going back to kind of like a beginner standpoint here, or like an early player, a new player standpoint, what aspects might there be to pay to win, right? Like what do you exactly need that could be considered pay to win? So first thing I think of is shinies, right? Shiny Pokemon, whether you want your OT or you just want a whole collection of shiny Pokemon, which is of course, going to require a lot of Pokeyen, which is a lot of money. And you can, like I said, do a lot of the things I said, like flipping, gym runs, all that stuff. You can spend countless hours doing all that stuff. Let's say you accumulate like 100 million Pokeyen or something like that. You buy your favorite 30 shinies and that's the game for you, right? Or you can simply spend like a lot of money, get as much Pokeyen as you want that way in like a matter of minutes, and then boom, just buy shinies that way. Or on the flip side, it's OTs, right? Now, pay to win, a lot of people are going to suggest when it comes to shinies that shiny charms are pay to win and donator status are pay to win. And that's kind of the main argument that I'm hearing. Those are because they give you an advantage in the game. However, they do not give you a clear, outright, like, how do I say it? Like a free result, I guess. They help you in your progress, but it's not like you're spending 20 bucks and you're guaranteed to get a shiny, right? That, in my opinion, would be pay to win. In this way, again, in a similar way, you're paying for time, right? Because a shiny charm boosts you for like 10% and 5% if you're on a link, and donator is like 5% or something like that for 30 days or whatever. You're paying for time, right? Instead of shiny hunting for 30,000 encounters, you're shiny hunting for 24,000 or 27,000 encounters now, right? And so you're saving that 3,000 encounters, which is what, depending on the hunt, but it could be like, I think 3 hours or like even 30 hours, something like that. It could be, depending on if you're fishing or single encountering or something like that, it could be a lot more encounters that you're saving. So again, you're saving a lot of time by spending that slight money. However, on the flip side, again, you don't need to spend money to get a shiny charm or to get a donator status. People are selling these on the GTL. So it's extremely easy and probably preferred that you play this game without spending any money. And it's very doable, I would say. In this game myself, I've played for like, 3 years now, 3.5 years. And at the most, I've probably spent maybe like $100, and that's because I really wanted to. I really wanted the White Rabbit plush, the thing I'm wearing in this video. I really wanted some boost in like dittos and trying to get my shiny Beldum. It's kind of like I enjoy this game and I want to support the developers. And so here and there, I'll buy a donator status or I'll buy a shiny charms or something like that, So overall, me personally, I haven't spent a whole lot of money. I think that if you wanted to get rich quickly, it would be the easiest thing is just to spend money in this game. But that's my main thing, right? As far as aspects to like for paying to win, besides shinies, I would say PvP Pokemon, like PvP tiers is, I guess, a counter argument towards people saying that it's pay to win. There is no correlation to you spending, the more money you spending, the better you do in PvP, right? PvP still takes a lot of skill. Now, sure, you can kind of shortcut, quote unquote, by simply buying all the PvP Pokemon that you may need, whether that's for UU, OU, or doubles, or NU, or whatever, right? You could just kind of skip the line, just buy all that stuff. You don't have to worry about catching it or breeding it or any of that stuff. Just skip the line, go ahead and buy it, boom, you're done. That does not guarantee you a ticket to first place on the leaderboard, right? You have to be skilled, you have to be talented, you have to know how to read your opponents, you have to know how your team works together. A lot of this stuff takes practice and time, and that's stuff that money cannot buy, right? Money can only buy your Pokemon, your team, your setup, things like that. It doesn't buy your skills and all that stuff. So I would say PvP is a good example of proving that PokeMMO isn't necessarily pay to win. And again, it reinforces my statement of you're paying for time. You're paying to save the time that you would have made, that you would have used to buy and breed all those Pokemon. The last thing I want to talk about, because I think I'm getting a little repetitive here, is shinies and mysterious balls. Are mysterious balls pay to win? In my personal opinion, they are paying to save an incredible amount of time. We'll put it that way, all right? An egg hunt for an Eevee, let's say, is going to take you a long time. Let's just say 6 months, okay? Let's say a year. I think it's probably more likely it's going to take a year, right? Because you have to have all the Eevees, you have to have enough money to keep buying Ditto boxes, or you have to have the time to keep catching the Dittos yourself. Either way, it's going to take a lot of time to accumulate all that stuff to get ready for certain breeds, it's like, say, an Eevee. And in the case of mysterious balls, if you wanted to, you could simply just spend a lot of money on mysterious balls. I don't even know how much they're worth now. They're probably worth a ton of money. And all you'd have to do is keep opening mysterious balls until you get yourself a shiny, like Glaceon, for instance, right? And so while there's no guarantee of you getting the shiny that you want, you have saved a countless amount of time, energy, and I wouldn't say money because you spent a lot of money, but you saved a lot of time and energy in doing that. And so now you have your shiny Eevee without all that stuff, because you can just breed down the Glaceon once you have that. I don't personally recommend mysterious ball, I would say farming or buying. I think like if you're playing during the event and you collect like 30, let's say, I think that's cool. You should just open that, or you should just like sell that, hold it for investments, whatever have you, right? Like that's fine. But I don't think you should go out on the GTO, spend like $1 million to buy like 5,000 mysterious balls and then just keep popping them just for your chance at a shiny. I think while that might be fun, while that might be cool, you will not enjoy the grind after a little bit, right? You won't enjoy it because you don't feel like you really earned anything. And that's kind of my issue with pay-to-win games. Pay-to-win games may seem cool and fun in the moment, but after a while, they don't leave you feeling like anything. In my opinion, the best way you start feeling things in games, and it feels more earned when you catch an OT Pokemon versus just buying one off the GTO, right? Because it feels like it's yours. It feels like you spent the time and effort and resources and money to sit there and do that. And I'm not here to say that shiny hunting takes a lot of effort. You're just clicking a few buttons all day. But it feels like it's yours. It feels like you climbed a journey. You went through a journey, went through a path to get something that was hard. And you can say that it's yours. It's got your name tag on it, right? It's got proof that you did it yourself. And so that's my little spiel about mysterious balls. I don't think they're necessarily pay to win. I would say they're the closest thing we have to pay to win in this game, more than Shiny Charm or Donator, things like that, because they have the best chance of getting you something that it takes a long time, that if you weren't paying anything, it would take you a long time to get. So it's a pay for a huge advantage, not necessarily paying to win. That's my stance on it. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with anything. Whether you agree with my paying for time debate, whether you agree with me about PvP or shinies or mysterious balls, or even cosmetics. Even is buying cosmetics pay to win, right? Cosmetics don't really win you anything in this world of Pokemon. So is it just you can spend money and not quote unquote win, but you can just spend money and have it your way that way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section, and let me know if you agreed or disagreed. Sorry the gameplay is not super exciting, just kind of in one spot the whole time, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace, and peace.